What's the time? You mean like what's the time on my side? It's 1 p.m. So 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Eastern. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Mm. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. 2 hours ahead. That's right. Yeah. Ah, no worries, bro. I got you. I'm actually hearing them being read out in my headphones, so don't worry. Don't worry. Send all the messages you want, bro. I'm still hearing them. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Yeah, you good, bro. Yeah, yeah, you're still good, bro. I mean, it's open. It's an open chat, so um, what were we trying to do? Okay, okay, all right. Yeah, I was asking, how was your weekend, guys? I want to know. I want to know how your weekend was. All right, so let's jump right into what. Wait, what were you doing, bro? What were you doing? Is it football or you like tripped? What happened, bro? Well, rugby. Wow. Like you must be like huge, or it doesn't really matter to play rugby. That's interesting. Guys, we're ready and locked in. Ready, 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 and locked in. So I am looking at the Gotcha. Gotcha, bro. Oh, but that's interesting. Like I was saying it on the stream some weeks ago that I'm looking for a sport that I can like, indulge, but I haven't really found one that, I can say, someone was saying tennis some time back. I don't know if I haven't explored tennis. I haven't actually played tennis before, but I've played some other things like, oh, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. For me, I feel like the gym is not like enough. Okay, snooker as well. Right, right. For me, like, I go to the gym, but like, I feel like the gym is not enough. I need like something that would really, really work on your heart, like on cardio. So a sport, I've played basketball in the past, played soccer in the past. So those are like the two main, and volleyball, right? Those are the two main. I've also played badminton as well, but I do hear people saying paddle, paddle, paddle instead of badminton. Paddle seems like an interesting sport. It's too slow for soccer. Right, right. Rugby. But wait, I thought I thought rugby you need to be like super fast. Aside the bumping into like others, right? I thought you need to be like super fast. Gilly Gilly is in the building. Oh, okay. I see. Ah, interesting. Bro, I'm like I've absolutely no idea what's going on when it comes to sport. Right, right. Bro, gold is like flying. Gold is flying. I was thinking gold is gonna like pull back a little deeper, but gold is going, bro. Gold is pretty much flying. Could you say you were in a long? Hmm. Okay. Right. Yeah. So London, what did we do? We took out yesterday's. In fact, we took out multiple lows, from what I'm seeing, and then we broke past this high into this gap. Yeah, there was like a fight, a struggle, and then tapping into this area, we're pushing back to the upside. Okay. Yeah. But to be honest, I'm kind of still leaning bearish. I feel like maybe this is like the last bit of the move. Just this is kind of like manipulating to take people out, take people who took shorts in this area, and to continue price lower. Let's see. Also, price tap into a 4 hour fair value gap. So if you look on the 4 hour as well, you can your POI on the 1 hour. Okay. Yeah, 1 hour is also looking interesting. Actually, on the 1 hour, right? This gap is literally the only gap along this leg. So if the bears are in control, we might not, as I was saying in the chat, right? We might not see price come all the way up here. You might just see, yeah, price keeps, we see price struggling in this area, and just like at some point, like we just melt, right? But yeah, 1 hour is looking interesting. 4 hour, we do have this gap in here that we've kind of wicked into, and we're kind of rejecting. Yeah, we're rejecting it. And we're kind of creating a bearish candle. So yeah, let's see what the market has. Market opens in 20 minutes. So I'd love to see what. Let's wait. Hold on. Let's take a step back. Coel, what's good? What's good? What's good? It's a Monday. We're back. We're back in this building. We're back. We're back. We're back. This signature, right? This kind of signature, I kind of remember it happening. I kind of see it happening multiple times where, you know, we're super bearish. Oops, we're super bearish, and then we start to get a pullback, right? We tap into some gap, and it looks like we're going to have a question. Will SMC work with Nasdaq? Wait, SMC, smart money concepts. What's the main thing? Is smart money concepts around liquidity and market structure? Because I think I trade more of market structure and liquidity. But when you say, to be honest, right? I don't think I've like fully gone into SMT, smart money concepts, right? But from the way I trade, right, a lot of it has to do with fair value gaps. I use the fib. I use market structure basically, and yeah, pretty much. So market structure for direction and trend, and then liquidity to identify where price would want to turn around in a pullback, right? So for example, you see I have my fib from this high to this low. So I look in this leg, and I'm trying to kind of like identify where liquidity is sitting in this leg, right? So what do I see? I do see a fair value gap in here. I do see an order block in here, right? Order blocks, FEG. Okay. So SMC has to do order blocks, right? Yeah, yeah. Then I do have that in the way I trade. Yeah, trying to figure out. So basically, trying to figure out like a normal strategy will say, okay, I'm just waiting for price to come into this area, right? And I get my candlestick rejections and I take my sell. That's one strategy you can talk about like that, right? But another strategy, you can say, okay, so it's not just enough for price to come here. I really want the reaction to happen from something, right? From, let's say, an order block or a fair value gap, right? So that's like an added confluence that could literally help you. But bro, sometimes price can just turn around from nothing, right? So that's why when people ask me, oh, like what strategy, bro? You just need to understand the concept of how price moves and how the candles form, and you'll be good, right? As long as your risk management is also on point, you wouldn't like you wouldn't really struggle. A lot of times when traders are struggling, it's because they're over trading. Bro, it's as simple as that. It's because you're over trading. Because even if you are gambling, let's say you're gambling, right? Randomly click buy or randomly click sell, and you're applying proper risk, you're not taking so many trades, bro, you'll be surprised that you'll be up. Right? It is weird, but that's what it is. Matabo, yes. So I'm pretty much still bearish. Where prices are currently is interesting. Right. In order for me to take any bearish trade, I would like to get like some confirmation that price is turning around. Right. We haven't done, one interesting thing is we haven't done 50% of this move down. Ideally, what I would like to see is to get at least a 50% retracement before price continues moving in a certain direction. But as you can see, we haven't done that 50. Right. It's close to that 50, but we haven't done that. So something is kind of telling me that, hey, maybe we might just want to sweep this high at the open. Oops, where's that? We might want to sweep this high at the open and then consequently tap into this area, maybe this into this fair value gap as well, and perhaps then start to see the move down. But yeah, we have to wait for the open, right? Wait for the open and see what happens. But it looks like we're going sideways, but we're not. Right? It looks like we're going sideways, but we're not. We're literally creating bullish structure at this point. So here, right, you can tell that we're creating bullish structure. We're in the retracement right now. So let's see what happens. What just happened here? Innovation. Oh, okay. Interesting. Guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Sure. Yeah, to be honest, today I just use the Spotify DJ, and I think it's just playing the songs that I play the most, bro. Yeah, I'm listening to it in the back end, and it's like it's pretty chill. Guys, we're live. We're live on YouTube, live on TikTok. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, literally, that's what I'm looking out for based on what we've seen. What we've seen pre-market, I do want us to at least pull up into this area and then perhaps turn around. Yeah. Remember that, guys, remember that we've taken out previous day's high and previous day's low, sorry. And when we take previous day's low, there's usually, in fact, a lot of times when we take out a significant daily low, you're prone to see like a pullback. I mean, prone to see a pullback. So question is, are we gonna trade the pullback or are we gonna catch the reversal? That's the big question here. But Ideally, I am looking for a bearish move, so I don't know if I want to take a counter trend trade. But let's see. Let's see. The reaction at the open can tell us what we need to do. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready for the week? I am. I am ready for the week. Check out US 30. All right, all right, all right. Let's pop into US 30 real quick. Yes, sir. Oh, US 30 is also showing us, aggressive bearish price action. See that there was this kind of like a reaction from this gap, right? And we're starting to create some form of bearish structure. So yeah, if you're looking to trade US 30s, also shorts as well. What I would be looking at is, let's say we're bullish. Let's say we're absolutely wrong with the bearish idea, right? I don't think you'd want to hold your trade past this 50 because this could like bounce and go. So if you're able to catch a sell, you might want to be targeting at least a 50% of this range. Yeah, but I am looking at it and it's looking like it wants to head down, at least for the short term. For US 30. See what S&P 500 is doing. Bro, S&P 500 looks like it's getting ready to melt. All right, so that would align with the bearish bias on the Nasdaq. So what it could mean is that, oh, that's wild. What it could mean is, see, is that an SMT? No. Wait, that was an SMT. So we have an SMT with ES to the downside. So basically ES swept the London low, right? Has swept this low, but NQ could not sweep this low, right? When that happens, what tells us that, okay, so if the liquidity was sitting here and ES has already done that and is beginning to turn around, then the Nasdaq can also follow suit without actually coming down here, right? So we have to be careful. That's an SMT. I don't really look out for SMTs, but they are actually powerful. But I don't actively look for them. Why is US 30 looking very similar to? Oh, okay, my bad. My bad. I was like, US 30 is looking very similar to the Nasdaq. Incognito, thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the gifts. Go popular. Thank you, thank you. Market opens in 8 minutes, guys. Let's get ready. Whatever I'm broken. Okay. All right, logged in, guys. Let's see what the market has for us today, guys. We do have the is it Jackson Hole Symposium later this week. So it's a full day news event on Thursday and Friday. So if you guys don't know about that, you need to be careful when trading on those days because there could be crazy. Yeah, there could be crazy announcements made that could move the markets. Right? People can just the market. Well, let's say the market. The big players can just be waiting for certain announcements that move the markets, right? So you can have your analysis, and when some announcement is made, your analysis could fail. All right. So on Thursday, Friday, guys, be very careful when trading. But Monday, no high impact news releases. Tuesday, no high impact news releases. Wednesday, we have core PCE price index. Core PCE price index and prelim GDP at 8:30. So this is literally an hour before the session. Our session starts. All right. So there's nothing blocking us this week. It's just what do you call it? The Jackson Hole Symposium. I'd even recommend you guys not trading on Friday because Friday is like a day that you guys can be just chopped out of the market. So you might just want to set Friday out, right? But if you really want to trade, then just stick to your rules on Friday. King, you're looking to sell silver? Hey, bottom tick. Bro, you have to tell us what happened. Oh man, you have to tell us what happened, bro. Come and narrate what happened over the weekend. Joseph was good. Welcome. Yeah, so for silver, you might want to wait until like structure is. No, somebody said, wait, Coel, I think it's Coel. They sent like a picture in the chat. So I was just looking at it. I was looking at it. So yeah, you might want to like wait for structure before you do anything wrong. Bro, gold is flying. Gold is super bullish. All right. Bottom take, no worries. We're back on NQ. We're back on Nasdaq, bro. We're back on the Nasdaq. You know what? I was on TikTok the other day. No, just recently, like Saturday, and I'm seeing a lot of traders saying that August has been like a very bad month when it comes to price action. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about August PA? Specifically this August. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I was looking back, I was doing a video and I had to like look for an example to kind of demonstrate what I was preaching. Yeah. So I was yeah, I agree. Bottom tick. So I was looking for an example, right? And I scroll back, I'm like, what? This thing is not this is like nasty PA. I scroll back this nasty PA. And then I just remembered and looked at the dates. Bro, I was scrolling through August and August has literally been nasty. August has it's like something just switched, you know? Something just switched as soon as we got into August. But hopefully it's temporary, right? It's temporary. Start to get those wins pretty soon. We're literally last week in August, so after this week, next week, we're getting into a new month. So, guys, take note, right? We've tapped into a 4-hour fair value gap. Yeah, we're all bearish. Only interesting thing is we've taken out this low, and what happens when we take out previous day's lows or previous session lows? Most likely you're going to see like a retracement. A retracement. But yeah, we're bearish. We're super bearish today. Right. Scummus in the chat. Yeah, cool. So I think I do agree with you with the metals. Um, Gold is super bullish, right? And for gold, for example, what I was looking at this morning is I wanted it to at least pull back. I wanted, I thought this was the start of the pullback, and I wanted it to at least get down here. Guys, market is open. Market is open. Market is open. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. We're digging down. Mm. All right, so that 4 hour is holding. The 4 hour is holding. Oh, come on, man. All right, three. Come on. What a reaction, guys. What a reaction. Market open and in a few seconds it's done like, in fact, in a minute it's done like 100 points. This is gonna be wild, bro. Yeah, this is similar PA to last week. What day was it? What day was it on last week? Was it last week Friday or last week Thursday? We had this move up and then the market opened, moved down, and it just kept going. It kept going and it didn't give us an entry. I think it was last week. What? Yeah, in fact, last week Friday. This is pretty fresh. They're looking for a sell entry. Guys, we've taken out London low, okay? See what US is doing. Yes, yes, yes. Come on now. Okay, so yes, we still do have that SMT right there. We still do have that SMT. Okay. We've taken out the lows. And we're still pushing. So I'm looking at it on the lower time frames as well. So I'm on the 3 minute currently. We've created the first 3 minute candle. That's 100 point candle, bro. And we're continuing to move. Jeez. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, we're definitely bearish. There's no doubt. No doubt about that. Yeah, but looking at this, this yeah, yeah, bro. You have to be patient. Looking at this, there's no entry model that could get you to do anything here. If let's say you want to sell this mechanically, it means your stop loss will have to be here. Ooh. Yeah, man. This week. Let's get some nice PA this week, guys. Let's get some nice PA. We're retracing into the first 1 minute gap. I don't use 1 minute gap still, but we're retracing into that. That's a wild reaction at the open. All right, so we have a 3 minute gap up here. 3 minute gap. This is how many of you were buying gold today? Because it looks like everyone is buying gold. Everyone is buying gold, bro. People are banking on gold today. Okay. We're being patient here, guys. Yeah, but obviously we want to get like a retracement into a significant area for us to actually do anything. What the hell? Where is this going? Yeah, 1 minute is like 1 minute is just dumping. So we're waiting. I mean, this is like super volatile price action. There's no need to like, involve yourself in this PA. Unless of course you're like seeing something on the really, really low. Yeah, I went to the 30-second time frame, right? And yeah, it's just melting, guys. It's melting. It's, uh, yeah, we might get a pullback soon. It's me personally, I think the exact thing always wanted to see has happened already. Dealing with some double was a target for this downtrend. Um, let's look back and see. For me, my long-term bias for the Nasdaq, it's crazy. I think I marked this. You see this red line here? That's where I think price is headed to, based on like historical data and based on how prices reacted after the PE we've seen from May, right? Usually this thing can like rip to this quadrant before recovering. So I think I understand why all these hedge funds are like selling off, because like they know long term price might just be looking for lower prices, right? So if you're looking for a target, this is an interesting target, right? To sweep this low, but this low is from like July, ending of July. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, it can. But like not in like a single week, or like it can, bro. In a day, it can move like 600, 700 points, right? And if this, yeah, so it can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it can literally do that in a week, to be honest. Like in 2 weeks, it can be down here. Right? You cannot doubt anything in these markets. Mhm. Well, if we can get price pulling back in here, get some nice reactions, and potentially we could catch like a short. But as it's falling like a knife, you don't want to catch a falling knife. And bro, this that's what we're saying. That's what we've been saying about this August PA, right? Ideally, you're expecting the Nasdaq to go sweep some liquidity. I'll just look for short. Hold on, let me see. I thought, but you're asking for the exact level. It's around 24,000. 24,268 on the CFDs. You just look for a short if we tap into that 1 minute FEG 29. We're about to create another 1 minute FEG though. Yeah, bottom tick, yeah, on the CFD, if you're trading CFDs, that's how low that is. That's right. Yeah, bottom tick. The sellers are the previous one, gotcha. All right. Venom, what's the level below? Is it the level in red that I mentioned? That is where I think the markets can go eventually. And that's like a long-term target. It's not like a short-term target. That's like a long-term target. So that's like in not even too long, bro. That's like 2 to 4 weeks. Right? The markets can just get down here. So if you guys are swing traders, then probably you can sell from here, stops up here, and just watch the markets go. But yeah, I don't know about swap for you guys, but anyway. On TradingView, yeah, TradingView, yeah, is your ticker symbol NAS 100 like this? Co- Bro, this is super unreal, bro. That is August PA. This is PA that can get you to gamble. You don't want to be gambling. God damn. On TradingView is 240000. Yeah. That is. So like it just is a long-term bias for like maybe someone who's like swing trading. But for us that day trade, you can just keep that in the back of your mind that, you know, but you're literally looking to react from what price is doing today. All right, so we're seeing some form of a pullback. Price is tapping into on the 1 minute. Price is finally tapping into a gap, tapping into a gap. I know God did. Yeah, but for today, we're looking for a short, okay? We're looking for a short. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, God did. So we're in that 1 minute. Yeah, usually I don't like to look at the one. I don't like to like dwell on the 1 minute. So we're in this 1 minute fair value gap. This is literally the first one that price has gotten into. Tapping into a three. In 10 minutes, we have the 10 a.m. open. SK, you're looking for a pullback. Tap into this three. IFEG, bearish IFEG formed on the one. It's one of those days, huh? And if you trade ICT, you know how crazy this is? Because ideally, ICT would, the concept of ICT is you want to take sales in premium, and you want to take longs in discount, right? So yes, the could be like a retracement, right? But you know, when you're extremely bearish, price might not even want to come all the way up here, right? It might just tap into some area, some gap, and just continue ripping. So if you see something and you feel like, oh, this is going to be a retracement, you take that long, and boom, you learn the hard way. So there are some days you just I noticed that I noticed no, it's like this is like an observation I've made. Yeah, a lot of people are gambling in these markets because I mean, someone's strategy can be, and I've literally heard someone say it, like a very good trader, like someone who takes a lot of payouts from pro firms. I've heard them actually say this, that how they trade is, let's say they are looking for a buy, right? Obviously, the market doesn't go
down forever. So they keep trying, keep trying until they catch in quotes the bottom of the move, right? And then they milk that fully. Is that gambling? No. What's that? Gex level. What indicator is that? Are you serious? Don't tell me this thing took a trade. There's a trigger here, but the bot has not taken the trade. What's the Gex level? Yeah. What's the Gex level you're talking about, though? Gambling? Yeah, for me, bro. One shot, two shots, I'm done. Yeah, I haven't heard of it. Who is it? Who's it? Like, who created it? Right. What just crashed? Wallpaper engine. Bro, that 30-minute candle is wild. There's a there's a reaction happening. I want to know why it's happening. Okay, we have relative equal lows here. Okay. We have a 5-minute gap above price. All right, so that's one area we can look at. Let's see if price taps in here and then it gives like an entry. I'm trying to identify why we have this thing on the chart. It doesn't make sense to me. All right, we're inside the, okay, no, we're not. I'm looking at this 5-minute to see if we can get a reaction to take price lower. All right, are we in there? Yeah, we've tapped into that. We've tapped into the 5. Who says they really need a bestie? Oh my goodness, you're in the wrong place.
All right, 2 p.m. Ghana time, which means that we have the 10 a.m. open. We have the 10 a.m. open. Let's mark it out. 10 a.m. open. That's right. Okay. All right. So this is a very good area for price to come to. Could I please get some info? So we're looking for a short. We're looking for a short trade idea. We're trading the Nasdaq SN4Q. So 10 a.m., 10 a.m., 10 a.m. Let's see. Do we get a trade with the 10 a.m.? Sam. All right, cool, Sam. Yeah, so we're looking for a short opportunity on the Nasdaq. Well, guys, there's a lot of volatility. It's a lot of volatility in these markets, yeah. Seeking longs right now. Short-term retracement to rebalance. All right. Chill level. Needs that. Do. All right, cool. So there's a few things that I'm looking for. Okay. So this is the 10 a.m. open. Just 3 minutes. All right. So this is a 10 a.m. open. Okay. Now this is going to give us. This has actually given us an inversion fair value gap right there. Okay. So. And for the 10 a.m., we're looking to see where price is going to manipulate to. This is literally the nearest area that we expect price to sweep, at least if it's bearish. Okay, so if we get a retracement in here, that could actually send price lower, right? But if we take this, then we're just waiting for price to turn back around. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Hey, thanks for following. Appreciate it. Yeah. So that's more of like this is also a rejection wick, to be honest. Guys, take a look. This is also a rejection wick right here because we're rejecting out of this 5 minute. All right. One interesting thing is if we leave this low alone, then that pullback could probably send us back down. That would be interesting. But if we're taking this, then it's kind of like invalidating it. Only me and you. All right, so we've left the low alone, guys. Bottom take, you said you're seeing longs right now, short-term retracements to rebalance to upward displacement. You know, we always put the 10 a.m. open there to see what could happen. But 10 a.m. hasn't really. I mean, looking at the manipulation, this is the low that I expect price to sweep for it to say in quotes manipulate. So let's see, guys. Should we take a 10 a.m.? Should we take a 10 a.m. today? Only me and you. Only me and you. Guys, hold on a sec. Only me. All right. Once we leave those lows alone, it's kind of looking interesting to me. All right. So yeah, I might just put a limit order there at the 10 a.m. All right. So I'm going to activate a limit order right there. Okay. So I have a limit order right there. Oh, I haven't actually set up this account for that. So guys, I've placed a limit order there, okay? At the 10 a.m. open. This is. So if we get tagged in, that's fine. I haven't actually manually taken a trade on this particular account, and I'm trying to set up my expert advisor so that I can make edits. All right, there it is. Me. If we take out that low, if we take out this low, I'll take off the limit. What's up? What's up? What's up, my people? So yeah, we're looking at a limit order because we're bearish, right? And the best place to take the shorts would be out of this reaction, this 5-minute, the reaction from this 5-minute, and then if you go down to the 1 minute, you can tell that we had like an IFEG right here. Okay, so let's see if price wants to come tag us in before coming down to this low. But if we take this low, bro, I'm taking that limit off. I'll no longer be interested in the sales. I mean, I wouldn't be interested in the sales from this particular level though. Yeah, we're literally close to taking out that loan. So this week we do have, as I said earlier, the Jackson Hole Symposium, which could actually mess things up, especially on Thursday and Friday, but specifically on Friday. Okay, so I wouldn't advise you guys to take any trades on Friday, but if you will, just make sure maybe you reduce your risk on Friday, right? Just do half risk. All right, so everything is like on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hopefully you can get something good during that time, during that period. Mark GH, thanks for following. Janice, thanks for following. I appreciate you. So on the 3, we do have a tap in into a 3-minute gap. And we have a 3-minute change in the state of delivery right here. All right, so that alone is like, you know, that alone can give you like a sell opportunity, right? But looking at the risk to reward, I mean, if I took the trade here, my stops would have to be, my stops will have to be up here, right? So I'd rather just wait to get triggered in here and get, a better risk to reward down here. Long destroyed me. At least I was conservative because market isn't delivering. Yeah, bro. This is August PA. This is August PA. August PA is more like, it's more like if you see market going, you have to like go with the markets, bro. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see if price can pull back. Now, if we sweep that low, if we take this low, I'm taking off my limit. I'll take off the limit because what can happen when we sweep that low is we can sweep that low. Yes, we'll turn back around, right? And it means that we'll be at the wrong side of the markets. Yeah, so guys, once this is swept, my limit goes. Yeah, bro. Hey, price is reacting, guys. Oh no, no, no. 75 points invalidation level for 10 a.m. limit orders. 75 points invalidation. Oh, you mean like if price? So what do you mean? Like price moves 75 points away from price, it invalidates the move. Is that what it is? Powell actually released a video. Did he release a video like 3 days ago or 4 days ago on that? I think he really talks about the strategy. I have to like pay attention to that video to see, because he says that a lot of people trade the 10 a.m. model wrong. So he did. He actually released a video on that. 75-point invalidation level for 10 a.m. All right. So looking at the time, right? Looking at the time, this will pretty much. Okay. So yeah, let me not speak too soon. Let's see what happens. Bro, the tunes. Okay. All right. Gotcha. So where's that? Let me see. 10 a.m. We've done how many points? 67. Okay, so this low is like 72 points. Is that the same on MNQ as well? Why is this happening, guys? Couldn't find this domain. $29,171. $29,171. Oh, bro, price is aggressively moving. Price is aggressively moving. So I have my limit order there. I have my stop loss placed. All right. So let's see what happens. This is high risk. You know, I don't usually take a 10 a.m. Right. I don't usually take a 10 a.m. But this is kind of aligning with it's aligning with the bias. So it's aligning with the bias. Eric Quatting, thanks for following. I appreciate. Hey, Dominic, is Dominic Star around? I haven't seen Dominic Star in the stream. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was seeing the same. I was seeing the same. Like this candle, it's like slow down, bro. But my limit is still there. My limit is still there though. Tarun, what's good? What's good? You're a little late to the stream, bro. But what's good? What's good? What's good, fam? Looking for a short. We're looking for a short here. Bro, today the playlist is fire, man. We have a fire playlist today. Spotify actually knows what I like. All right, cool. Yeah, bro. This week we're trying to get everything in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, I'm not too sure, but yeah, see if we can get up by Thursday, and then if we're up pretty good, then we can just leave Friday alone. Wow, this has been interesting. So we just distributed, and now we're moving sideways. It's very typical of the Nasdaq. Very typical.
Hmm.
Bro, it's taking a while. Um, let's move around time frames. Yeah, bro. I'm looking at the 10 a.m. trigger. If the 10 a.m. kind of triggers me, that's fine. But ideally, there's some levels above, like way above, that I would like to see price react from. So if this one fails, then I mean, my mind is okay. So let's wait for price to come up here before we can get another opportunity. All right. But for now, I'm looking to take a short somewhere in this area. I've placed a limit. So price is moving to that limit. Price is moving to that limit. About to get tagged in. About to get tagged in. Pretty close. Okay, almost. Almost. Okay, so I've been tagged in. This is actually the first time I'm manually executing a trade on this account. It's the bot that has taken the trades. So pretty much have to make sure I am manually managing this as well. All right, so I'm in a trade, guys. Is the P&L there? So I'm in a trade. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that aggression I don't like. So guys, I'm gonna aggressively manage this, okay? If this thing turns around, I would aggressively manage this. Okay, bro. That's cool. The reaction, that's not the reaction I'm looking for. I want to see it like go, but it's not. So this might actually fail, guys. Unless we're going to turn around by some magical means. The 10 a.m. reactions is like it's like a tap and a like tap and go. Okay, nice reaction. Okay. So I've actually put my take profit at 5R. Okay, let me use a 1 minute because I'm looking at a 1 minute on here. So my take profit is 5R, but I'm just going to manage this, right? If it was automatic, that would have been like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What the F is going on? So you guys see what's going on? My bot has taken a trade, bro. This thing is gonna mess around. This thing is gonna mess around, bro. So my bot has, bro. Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that in the chat? My bot has taken a trade. Oh, F, man. So what do I do? My bot has taken an opposing trade. All right. No worries, guys. We're going to manage this like professionals. All right. So I'm going to be looking at the particular trade that is running currently, the one in profit. Bro, this might mess up that. This will mess things up. All right. So this particular trade, I'm going break even on this particular trade. So the trade that is up 1,000, I'm going break even. Okay. I'm going break even on that trade. Yeah, bro. Yeah, so that's, you see, that's one thing I didn't want to do because I manually took the trade. My bot has taken an opposing trade, and in the opposite direction. So now it's like hedging. When it gets to 2,000, I'm going to close that trade. The one I manually opened. If we get to 2,000, I'll manually close it. So guys, it's messed up, right? Right? It's absolutely messed up. So I'm in this cell because I manually executed. All right, so I've closed the cell. All right, I've closed this cell. Right, I've closed this cell, guys. I've closed the cell. Just take note. I've closed the cell. I've closed the cell. So this is closed. Okay. I really didn't want to mess things up with a bot. I might have messed things up with a bot. But yeah, guys, I've closed the sell. So this trade that is running is a long on the Nasdaq. Okay. I hope the prop firm. So this is an eval, right? I hope the prop firm doesn't have any rules around hedging, because if they do, then I'm probably cooked. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't really think about. So I probably would have to do that if the bot actually sees an existing trade, it shouldn't like take another one. Yeah, bro. What's up? I'll come soon, okay? I'll come soon, okay? So guys, I've reduced my risk on this trade. So this is a trade. All right, so let me just let you know the trade I'm in. Entry was here, and on my stops were down here. But my stops are are here right now. My stops are here. So regardless, whatever happens, okay? Whatever happens, I'm still up, right? Whatever happens today, I'm still up. And that's how you manage your trades. Hope you guys were following though, because it might have been a little confusing. Take profit for this particular trade is up here. The take profit is up here, but obviously I'm gonna manage this as price moves. So 10 a.m. 10 a.m. was literally cooked, guys. All right, so yeah, we're in longs. We're in longs. I will go break even pretty soon. I'm just looking for one last swing, and then I'll go break even because we are inside a 30-minute gap. We're inside a 30-minute gap. We're also, yeah, there's nothing to do, guys. Okay, guys, I'm break even on this trade, okay? Break even on this trade. So that's it. So I'm break even on this one. Bro, let me look, let me go check the rules, okay? Let me go check the rules on hedging. Because if they have rules on hedging, then probably we're cooked on this account. But let's see. let me let me see. Where's the FAQ? Where the FAQ at? Hey, these guys. Really? No. Why don't they make their FAQs? Bro, if I'll be so disappointed. Hey, what kind of prop firm be this way, Charlie? They are hiding their FAQs. All right. Two-step. You did a little? A little what though? What are the risk parameters? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Bro, I'm not seeing anything about hedging or for real? Yeah, but you know, sometimes they have it. Bro, I'm not seeing anything. Kujo Tattoos, what's good? What's good? What's good? Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand. But honestly, I'm looking at the FAQ and it doesn't really say anything about that. Prohibited trading practices. Okay, let's see. Tick scalping. It's traders may buy and sell the same currency. Oh my goodness. So you're saying situation, a trader simultaneously buys and sells the same currency pair on different accounts. Wait, on different accounts. Ah, guys, we're good. We are good. We are good. We're good. Oh man, that got me worried for a second. That got me worried for a quick second, guys. That got me worried. All right. All right, guys. Yeah, man. We're good, guys. We're good. Now let's see what we can make out of this trade. Man, we come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. We come back tomorrow. For some reason, I've spent too much time on the 1 minute, but it's all good. I'm actually using the 1 minute to manage the trade right now. It's either we're running a little too fast or we're just ranging or nothing. Ooh, this call is important. So the bot, I'm using MetaTrader. Yo, guess what's good? So I use MetaTrader, my expert advisor, to like manually take the trade on MT5, and then while I was in a sell, the bot took a long. Oh man, what happened? What happened? Yeah. So my bot, bro, guys, hold on a second, okay? Hold on a second. This is an urgent call. Hi, Amelie. What's up? Sorry, I was in a meeting, so I said, as you've called twice, yeah, it must be urgent. So let me pick up. Yep. What's up? Yeah, guys, sorry about that. What lot size is that? So the lot size for this particular trade is 14.56. Kuju Tattoos, what's up? How was your day though? How was your trading day? How do I build my bot? So my bot has gone through like a lot of iterations, right? But I literally used AI to build it. So you're not, and the thing is, you're not let's just saying, hey, AI, do this for me. All right. You have to have your own strategy, your own edge, and then you just tell it to do what you want it to do for you. I use Claude AI. Guess I'm seeing your messages, bro. How many trades do you take, bro? How do I add it to my trade view? Yeah, that's wild, bro. It's not very easy for me to explain, but let me see if I can explain it to you. Yeah, the comments came in pretty quickly. All right. But guess, man, you come back again. You come back hard, man. You come back. You don't give up. All right. That's one thing you don't know. Okay, so it's built on JavaScript. It probably uses Python along the way to do certain things, but it's basically TypeScript and it's basically TypeScript. So it built an indicator, right? We need an indicator that is built on Pine, which is TradingView's um, scripting language. And then the indicator would actually send an alert to a webhook, right? TradingView, you're able to, create webhooks and create alerts. So you're able to send an alert. Let's say it's a long, right? The indicator sees a long. So the indicator will send an alert to the system, and the system now processes it. It'll be like, okay, so this is a trade. Does it align with all the rules that Lewis has set? Okay, are we in the right time? Are we in the blah blah blah? Like one of these days, I might just walk you through. It's not commercial, so I don't mind just like showing you guys the dashboard. Yeah. Literally in microseconds. Like all this has to happen like microseconds, else you'll be too late for the trade. Ah, gotcha. You have some like programming knowledge, huh? This guy. Like it initially I was like doing some research and people were like, you can't like trade from TradingView to MT5. And I was like, what are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? Right? It was literally a challenge. Like once I wanted to do that from TradingView to MT5, bro. And bro, AI can literally do like almost anything. Yeah. Java is just it makes things very easy and very like seamless. I don't know, maybe Python is being I don't know if Python is used, but maybe Python is used for like some data analysis or something, but um yeah. I don't think it actively uses that to make decisions. No, I don't execute on TradingView. So all my executions are on MT5. All my executions are on MT5. Guys, I don't like what is going on here. I don't like what is going on here, guys. It's 30. The Pine script. Yeah. No, the Pine script. I mean, the Pine script. You can only compile it in TradingView, right? So when you get your Pine script for the indicator, you just come into TradingView and like add it as an indicator, and then you set up your alerts. Yeah, you can't compile it anywhere else. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll still hold, guys. I think I'll still hold until there's another break. Um, yeah. So we're holding to this high. Initially we had the trade idea somewhere up here. We wanted to take sales up here, and it looks like yeah, price slowed down and it's like pushing. So I am kind of kind of confident in price moving all the way into this area at least to maybe continue taking price lower. 15 minutes until 11. So when we break this high, let me guys let you know. When we break this high, okay, I will trail my stop loss. Set up maybe yeah, me too. We barely took out that 1M. Cyphers Cargo. Sorry, bro. I'm just seeing your comment. What's good, bro? Do you take any trades? Do you take any trades today? Recruiting something that looks like a bear. Yeah, these things happen. They do happen. And it kind of looks like. So I was looking here. What made me say that? Okay, I might not like this. Might fail. Is this is literally a 1 minute fair value gap, right? So I went to the 3 minute and there was nothing there, right? That price could really react from. So I feel like this is just maybe trying to get people out. Right, I went to the 5-2. There's nothing there. It's just that on the 30-minute time frame, we're inside like a huge gap. We're inside a huge 30-minute gap. So where is that? 15 as well. Huge 15-minute gap as well. So we're literally going against the trend. Yeah, bro. But all in all, it's been good regardless. But if I, what is price doing? Like, what is the indicator doing, bro? Today's indicator's like it's been like doing stuff that I really don't know about because it took a trade here that I really don't know about. The indicator, not the bot. So the indicator through this trade signal, but the indicator, sorry, the bot ignored it. Right? It took this, but the bot actually accepted this one. This one I understand, right? Because we swept liquidity, tapped into a 30-minute, and we have a 3-minute change in the state. So that trigger I understand. But this one didn't really make sense to me. So I'm sure that's why the bots refused to take this one. All right, and here, what am I seeing? I'm seeing like a long trigger. The strategy is not throwing a trade, but the indicator, bro, I need to look at the indicator again. I need to kind of review what happened today and try to understand why it's behaving like that. But yeah, all in all, that's fine. We kind of managed this properly. We didn't fumble the bag. But the 10 a.m. failed, guys. The 10 a.m. failed miserably. The 10 a.m. failed miserably. All right, so once we break that high, my stop loss comes to this red line. For me, the my draw was the 4 hour low. The 4 hour low, the low of the previous 4 hour candle. That's what I was. Yeah, it wasn't. And I think you said it that the way price was like moving aggressively towards that level, like you took off your limit, right? Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, man, W longs. W longs. I'm just gonna leave it to do what it wants to do. Because I mean, regardless, I am up for the day, so that is all that matters. Hey, CC, I'm doing fantastic. Doing fantastic. We're doing absolutely fantastic. Guys, why is that people like free stuff for? It's crazy. Like why don't people like to pay for stuff? Especially when, let's say you're my friend, right? And it's not like you're my friend. Like I just know you. You're my acquaintance, right? And you know that I do this kind of work, and you want that work. You want me to do it for you for free just because you know me. That's not cool, right? That's not cool. And when I tell you about the pricing, you're like, I mean, I can do something about the pricing just because of the fact that we've like probably are in the same network or something like that. But like to do it for free, it's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't do that to anyone. Like if I want something from someone just because I know the person, I mean, yeah, give me a discount, but like for free. And mind you, free things. Yeah, people wouldn't respect. That's true. That's absolutely true. If I was paying to like trade live or like paying for people to be on the live stream, like people would be trooping in, right? Like in a way they don't understand the sacrifice that comes with what it took you to get that stuff. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm aiming for the 30 minute. There's a gap above here. There's a gap up here. Wait, let's see. What time frame is that? On the 5 minute, there's a gap here. 3 minute, there's also a gap here. So 3 minute gap, 5 minute gap. Once we get in here, I'll probably close. Once we get into this gap, I'll probably close. Because ideally, right, there was a trade idea for price to come into an order block, a 30-minute order block up here. All right, bounce into this, react, and then like aggressive sell-off. But we didn't get that. We didn't get that. 1 minute. What's going on in 1 minute? Yeah, it's moving sideways. It is stalling. But I will still give this like some room. Some room. Remember that FEG we left behind after creating this? You mean in this area? You mean in this area? Okay, bro. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, we're slowing down. We're slowing down. So right now, what I'm trying to do is I just want to see a break above, and I trail my stop loss. So once that I get that break above, then my stop loss comes below this red line, right? But nevertheless, if price wants to come all the way down to break even, I literally don't mind. Bro, the Nasdaq, to be honest, bro, the Nasdaq has been on some craziness. It's been on some craziness these past couple days. Yeah, I did. What did I use Node for? What did I even use Node for? Node is pretty much for the local stuff, the local processes. So everything is literally running on my PC, right? So if my PC is off, it wouldn't take any trades. So yeah, I use Node. No, so I have a couple Node instances running for the the system itself. Yeah, bro, but hey, AI did most of it. AI did most of the work. All right, let me take a look at it in Telegram. We're slowing down a little bit after tapping into the 79% and rejecting. Hey, AI for the win, bro. Yeah, I did most of it, bro. And as I'm saying, it's not like a single prompt that says build a bot for me. No, bro. Like it went through multiple changes, multiple corrections. I'm like, okay, so this is not the way I do things. So let's figure it out. And also the indicator as well. I ran through multiple back tests to figure out, hey, is this really profitable? Does it make money long term? Right. So, there's two things. There's a system itself that manages like the trades and whatnot. And there's also the indicator that manages the strategy and like the traits. Right. Okay. Bro, what is that wick on your chart, bro? Bottom take. What is that huge wick? What is that huge wick? Is that a line you drew? Oh, it's not a wick. I'm seeing like a long. Oh, that's a line. Right. Okay, I'm trying to see where you put like the top, where your 100% of the fib is. Okay. All right. So in a minute, the session is done, and this thing might just manually close. This thing might manually close. So I have a system in the. Okay, bro. I have a fail safe. I have a fail safe in the bot to manage the trade after the session. So if I'm not
watching the trade, it will still be able to manage the trade. So basically what it's looking to do is it will just look to see if we can get more bullish candles in the direction of the trade, right? If it doesn't get any bullish candle, it just closes the trade. So let's see how this, oh, in fact, it's closed the trade already. It's literally closed the trade, guys. It's closed the trade. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. So it's closed the trade. So we're up. GG's. It's been a good day. I can't complain. It's been an amazing day. Okay, all right. Bottom tick, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, that's an interesting place that price could turn around. But you see the fact that we have moved up here, right? We didn't we slowed down a bit and we moved up here. I feel like we might have like one last swing before we go down. But nevertheless, I'm out of the trade, okay? I'm out of the trade. It means that this close, bro, there's something weird going on with the indicator. I need to fix it. So this was an opposing candle against the trade, this particular one. So it just closed. It just closed. Guys, do you know something? So it actually took a trade on MNQ based on like MNQ's price action. So it took a long right here with the stops below here on MNQ. It didn't like take it on the account, but it took it on the charts. So that was an entry, stops here, and then it was looking to get out inside of this fair value gap. Yeah, guys. Bro, this could have been like a bloody day. This could have been crazy if we didn't manage it properly. But yeah, guys, if you made money today, kudos, GG's. Today's Monday. We come back tomorrow, see what we get. I don't think I'd like to fade the bot in the future. I don't think I'd like to fade the bot in the future. Nice. All right, guys. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Ghana time, 1 p.m. UTC. We're back tomorrow, okay? Stay safe and do not overtrade.